Hello, I'm John Bachman. We're starting to hear from some of the passengers who were evacuated from that Delta Airlines plane that skidded off the runway at New York's LaGuardia Airport.
You know, I'm not even really sure what through my mind, because you don't even realize it's happening when it's happening, right? And then it wasn't until the plane came to a stop that all of a sudden you're like, holy cow, we just skidded off a runway. I mean, it was just, it's kind of a surreal experience.
Come on, you thought about it if you traveled on a plane, especially in snowy weather like this. At least 6 people were hurt. The plane crashed through a chain link fence very close to the edge of that icy bay there. 127 passengers and 5 crew members were on that plane. All had to be evacuated. A team of NTSB investigators is on the way to the scene to continue their investigation. That same winter storm system that's blanketed the Northeast with snow and ice dumped nearly 2 feet of fresh snow on parts of Kentucky. There's now a state of emergency in the Bluegrass State. The governor says more than 400 vehicles have been stuck along a stretch of interstate in western Kentucky. Forecasters say this should be the last major dose of snow. It's been a pretty unusual and rough winter. We'll see about that. In Washington State, 1 person is dead and 3 seriously hurt in a crash involving a school bus, a truck, and a car. It happened on Highway 97 in north central Washington State. The woman in the car was one who was killed. 43 students on that bus were sent to the hospital. No word yet on what caused the crash. And leave it to celebrity gossip site TMZ to track down Hillary Clinton and get the first question about her email scandal. A TMZ photog found her at Reagan National Airport in D.C., but Clinton remained silent when she was asked about whether the blunder could be corrected. And speaking today, current Secretary of State John Kerry says his department is reviewing the emails that Clinton says she once released via Twitter late last night.
We will undertake this task as rapidly as possible in order to make sure that we're dealing with the sheer volume of this in a responsible way.
So we'll see what comes of that. Meantime, lawyers for the family of Michael Brown say they will file a civil lawsuit in their son's death, and they plan to use some of the evidence found by the Justice Department in that scathing report that showed racial bias in the Ferguson Police Department.
However, you will get a more clearer, a more accurate picture of what took place that day.
The family's attorney believes Darren Wilson had other options. They say the police officer did not have to shoot the unarmed man. And it's been another day of dramatic testimony in the Boston Marathon bombing trial of Dzhokhar Tsarnaev. Jurors are hearing from more of the survivors of the 2013 terror attack, including Jeff Bowman. He lost both of his legs in the bomb blast. Bowman told jurors that he remembers thinking he was not going to live. And the former Archbishop of New York, Cardinal Edward Egan, has died. Egan was the Archbishop during the September 11th terror attacks, during which he anointed the dead at Lower Manhattan, in a hospital there, and presided over many funerals for the victims. Egan was 82 years old. Another update for you in 30 minutes.